Anybody done it before? Somebody done it before? Alright, I'll play. Probably seen it. All it is, pick it up, sit down, pick it up. So I'm turning this way face down. You know we all do this. We all do facing this way, come over this way. I'm just doing it for the purpose of showing you. Alright? So when you pick it up, you're gonna sit down and pick it up. As you're coming up, all you're doing once you get to your knees, pop it up and walk around. Make sure it's up on your chest. Alright? You drop back down, right here, slide it back down. Get below your knees, still sit down like you're doing squats, the same thing. And pop it back up and walk back. Alright? What you're not gonna do is you're not going to bring right down here, like you got to put it down. You don't want to just bend at the back like here. And then you don't want to just pop it up here. You got weight on here, that's 100 and some pounds. That you're just trying to throw the chest a little bit. So let's train your back. Alright? So just like squats. But make sure you sit down, come down, and use your legs to help you throw it in the air and get your arms up. Alright? I always want to be even under your arm. You never want to have it wobble this way if you're trying to stand up. Make sure both your arms go under at the same time. The most important part is the top of your elbows going up. So it's quick. So when it pops up, it's quick. Then you still walk under. Alright? This might be different. Try it. Keep trying. It's not that hard. Come on. Remember, when you lift weights, it's not as important as how much weight you lift, it's how you're doing it correctly. Alright? So you always want to make sure you're doing it correctly. Then having a lot of weight on it, not just have to put a lot of weight on it, you're not doing it wrong. And in the end, it hurts you because that's what that is, messing up your arms, you're trying to use your arms. Make sure you're doing it correctly so you can do weights. Alright? So, first thing you're going to do is shoulder width apart. So you're going to shake legs, shoulder width apart. Alright? You're going to sit down and get up the bar. Now, with those plates right there, it makes the bar sit up higher. So, if I had those on there, the bar would sit about right here. Alright? So when you come down, you're picking the bar up right there from not where it's at. I'm not going to hold it right there because that's hard to sit down. But, make sure your legs are shoulder apart. Try to find your pinky marks, the smooth part on both sides. So you're going to sit down, basically. So you're going out to pick it up and sit down. You're not bending over like this, you're sitting down and grab it. Grab it on both sides. As you're going up, you're going to, like you're standing up, and with your legs stand up. Once you get right here, you pop your arms out here. Alright? So, like that. Now, right now when you're doing what you're demonstrating, it feels like it's extra easy. So, it's not, you use a lot of arms to go ahead and just pop this up. When you have weight on there, it's not going to be as easy for you to just pick it up and just do like that because you're going to fail. Alright? You have to make sure you use your legs and it's a jump to pick it up. So pop it right here, sit it back down, come on down this way, and when you do it again, come up and jump, pop it up at the same time. But it's exactly how it's going to look. Alright? Like I said, with girls, y'all probably put the most 25 pounds on there, unless you know how to do it already or you've been doing it. Boys, I say those 40 pounds at the beginning. That's probably the highest you want to start out with. Alright? This one is a little more harder for a back up technique. If you mess up on it, then you mess with that real bad. Alright, so you have to make sure you first of all, you always have to know on this. No matter what. No matter how high you want to go the way it is. And you have to make sure your technique right. Alright? The last thing I'm going to go over is this base here. Alright? Walk your way to this. Alright, for example, a lot of times when we lift weights, they don't put the correct weights and stuff on. Alright? So you're going to make sure before you get on it that the right amount is on both sides. Alright? So you make sure that whatever your level is, you make sure your weight is okay. Right now it's about 290 on here, which I'm not even going to demonstrate with that. Alright? not going to use and put it against the wall right here. This exercise, since you're sitting down, you don't get a belt, even though it's a leg or lower body exercise. Your back is already supported by this backrest, so you don't have to have a belt sit on this. All right, you can just sit out on it. All right, come close so I can see stuff. All right. First of all, when you're about to push it up to first get it off the rack, make sure both of your feet are flat on this. You don't want your tippy toes, you don't want your heels hanging out. You want as much as you can, since I wear 13, my foot kind of hangs out. But you want to make sure both of your feet are flat on this before you push up. You get all the way up at the top. I didn't check this. Pick it up, and you turn these. You turn these up and out. Now you got full control over it. All right. A lot of people that do this, they do it wrong. They hold their hands right here on their thighs, and as it's coming down, they push back, and then they push their legs back up. That's using your arms to help you out. All right. What you're supposed to do is, there's two handles down here on the bottom. This is what you use with your hands. All you have to do is use straight legs. So you let it come down, your knees to your chest, and you power it back up. And that's all you're doing. You're going back and forth, powering it back up. Do not use your hands. Even if you get stuck right here, it's the same thing. If you was to get stuck, all you do is turn this back in, and you would try to slide your way out, all right? But you never to get it back up. Hands stay down at the bottom, and that's all you're doing. However long your legs are, there's 3 notches on both sides. If I have to go all the way up here to rack it up, then I have to do that. Do not try to bring it back down and rack it low just because that's where you found it. All right, whatever's comfortable for you. Anybody think they can do this? 45 this time? Do we need to take off? All right, you want to try it? Now, even with this, you still need spiders if you feel like you can't do it. Because if he was to fail, what we'd do is he would push, he would push, at the same time, I would push this up to help him get more strength if he was to fail and not be able to get this up, all right? If you're failing, you let somebody know right away, hey, I'm not going to get this back up. He would rush over. We help you at the same time as you push, all right? So make sure your feet is flat on it. Up and out there. Hands at the bottom, down to your chest, back up. Down to your chest, back up. That's all it is. Alright, like I said, when he's racking it, he can pass the second mark already. All you have to do is push up a little bit more, push up a little more, close it, get down and get off. Alright? Always make sure it's racked when you're getting off. Make sure it's off and make the noise and it slaps it on. Because if you don't, and this is not on it, and it slides down as you're getting off and let the pressure go, it's gonna slide down on you. So you have to be careful when you're doing this. Alright? And that ends the 4 lifts, major lifts that y'all be doing when y'all do your rotations.